Okay, now I have added my model, that is the cold drink Coca-Cola bottle, in the scene. You can download it from anywhere and you can create it yourself. Okay, I have downloaded it from above, from this blender panel. Alright, you can get it from there too. Alright, now okay, now place it where you want to place the model. I have placed it in between. Now go to activators. Now what I will do is I will create a different layer of the debris or the collision particle which I want to go down while colliding to the ground. Click on one portion and click on set color. It has selected all the portions that I want, and I will make a separate layer for that. Go to scene. Guys, make a different collection of the can. Select the can, go to new collection, and cold drink. Okay, now what we will do is we will select the one chunk and go to select by color. Now we will include the chunk that it will select the whole of the, it will make the whole of the chunk that will drop down while animation in a different color. Now we will select the product and we will select the product and we will go to set activators. All right, now what we will do is we will do the animation. What we will do is we will start the animation. At 39 it is going down. Now at 32 the ground fell down, so I will move the can below it and click on Ctrl A, and now we will add the keyframe I by clicking on I, location and rotation. Now we will move it upward. Sorry, go to 50 and we will move it upward. Yeah, and go to location and rotation, and then we will add interpolation between these two. Right click here, go to interpolation and go to linear. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, alright, we should make it a bit slower. Right click here, easing, automatic easing. Yeah, but I want to make it a bit more slow. Easing, ease out. Yeah, it has become a bit slow. You can see that. Yeah, alright. As I have put the keyframes in the movement of this scan bottle, what we will do is now we will record that activator the so that the land will not fall completely. It will open up only the part in which the can touch the road. Alright, okay, now we will select the record animation, record activator. Now Okay, we will select the preview. No. Now what is the need in our ad is, like, we do not want these chunks to fall down, all of the chunks. We want some of the few chunks to fall down and some of the few chunks to fly out in the air. To make the chunks fly out in the air, we will add this rigid body constraint. Alright, we will click on passive, animated, and mesh and friction. With this, the some of the chunks will fly out in the air. Okay, let's see it. Yes, you can see that some of the chunks fly out in the air. Alright, now we need to reduce the amount of area to fall down, alright, or to make it inactive. Alright, so usually there is dynamic mode, and in which we will record the activators and to lessen it, but my RBD lab do not have that property. I don't know why. Now we need to reduce the area that will fall down or bounce up. So for this we will go to physics properties. Alright, and we will increase the friction and make the bounciness to 0. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we will be needing only the area which is touched by the can is to bounce, or the area uh, or the nearing area, the area or the chunks near the can. Alright, so for this we will select the area that we want to make not to bounce. This much is good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, and then we will go to set passive. Alright, and we will be selecting this area as well, outside it, and click on set passive. Now we will check it. Yes, now we will make few changes in the physics section. We will increase the stickiness and we will make some changes in the physics section. Okay, we will make the stickiness to 3 and damping factor is increased. Substeps per frame we will make it 3, and damp translation we will make 0.5, rotation 0.8, and let's see what is the result. It's still given. Let's make the stickiness to 10. and update it. And damping translation to 1 and damping notation to 1. Then update. uh, Stickiness to 5. Update. uh-huh Increase the bounciness to 0.5 now. uh-huh okay guys, let me find out my values for which it will be perfect, and then I will come back and tell you the values. All right, so guys, what we will do is the ground that we have hidden before, we will make it visible. Basically the chunks will be falling on this lower ground, so the more the distance between the chunks and these grounds, the more depth will be the falling of the chunk. To avoid that, we will be making the ground at the level of this ground, so that they will not be falling in the in the lower direction. They will not be falling in the lower direction, if I'm making sense, right? So now we will make some changes in the values. So first of all, we will be adding the rigid body to this ground, the other ground. Right, so we will be adding rigid body to this low ground. All right, we will be type will be the type will be passive, shape will be mesh, and the margin will be 0. So we will click on control A and apply the scale transformation, and yeah, so that will be all. Now we will change the values. All right, we will change other physics values. um we will give it 5, and we will keep it as 1. um okay, and 0.5. We will increase the collision margin a bit. Yeah, so far so good. um Yeah, it is looking good now. 0.8. 0.1. 1. Yeah, it's looking good now. hmm Better, better than before. And if I decrease it, yeah, if I increase it, so I have changed the value. For this, the sensitivity margin will be 0, and then